Here, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRTC. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my disclaimer. With that being said, let's jump in. Two events that really stuck out today. The first one being this green candle. Reason being, you can see lots of red candles recently, but with this green candle, that's always a good sign. But the big one was this volume bar down here. You can see that the only other volume day that was bigger than this was here on February 15th. And then if we were to cross this one out, today's volume was the biggest share volume day in a long time. So that's always a good thing and something that needs to be noted and kind of kept at the forefront of your mind. Before I go more into that though, I do want to point out that chart seems to have found bottom. What justifies me and allows me to kind of say that? Well, if we look here, first want to get this changed to green because it is a very important level of support. But here on March 6th, and then on March 11th, price went down there and bounced right off at 18 cents. So twice the bears tried to push the price down through, but on both those occasions the bulls stepped in and said, that's enough of that. We're bouncing the price back up, and 18 cents is held. So a good sign here that hopefully the bulls have found, kind of drawn their line in the sand and have said this is going to be the support level. So 18 cents, not only does that lead me to believe we found a bottom here, but it's also a key level of support that needs to be monitored as well. Now on top of this, we have this other area of resistance, and this is going to be at 22 cents. First I'll change this to red and then represent where this comes from. But if you look back here, you can see it was an area of support for quite a while. And then when the price did drop below it, it's now acting as a period of resistance. You can see a bunch of times the price has tried to get above it and can't quite do it. Today actually intraday broke above it, which was a good sign, but because we're looking at the daily chart, we care about where the close is. So it closed below it, but today was actually a good day in the sense of this upward wick here. You can see it went all the way up as high as 0.224. Was kind of, if you picture that as a cleansing move here, meaning you had all these people, chartists, traders, I'm sure, that were accumulating down here, at the 18s, 19s, and so forth. And when they had this pop here, I'm sure they were locking in those profits and saying, nice little scalp, nice little short-term swing trade for me. So although this push, this move here didn't close at the high of the day, it probably cleared out the traders that were down here accumulating, and then has allowed them to get out and is the start of a higher base. So if this volume bar can stay, or if we can get tomorrow's volume bar right around the same, or better yet even bigger, I think the upwards trek will be that much easier, because again today was that cleansing move where it got out the sellers that wanted to sell for their profit. So it should be a much easier trek back upwards. Now for the fun stuff, if this 22-cent level can be broken, where are we looking at in terms of future levels of resistance? And with a break of 22 cents, the next level of resistance that I would call is going to be right here at, we'll call it just 28 and a half cents to be kind of nitpicky about it. But if you look here, you can see it was a low right here at 28 and then acted as resistance a bunch of times here. So 28 cents would be the next level of resistance. And don't fall into the trap of saying, well, geez, after 22 cents, that's only 6 cents. When we're talking about a stock that's trading for less than 50 cents or even a dollar, 6 cents makes a big difference when you're looking at percentages. So again, don't look at it as, well, that's only 6 cents. Look at it as a percentage, and you'll see what I mean. And then after 28 cents, really nothing until up here at 40 cents, and that comes from this 50-day simple moving average up here. So bottom line, if this volume is kind of the leading indicator towards a bigger bounce that's coming, lots of headway for the price to potentially move and make some gains for people. And given that it closed at 20 and this key support level at here is at 18, nice little risk first reward setup. Also, of course, that does assume that you're disciplined and follow your trading rules. But when you have this much upside and then have this evident support level here, it does make that setup in your favor and worthwhile. But again, you got to be disciplined and follow those trading rules. And then lastly, real quick, I just want to pull up the MACD. You can see that the MACD has crossed, and you can see that the histogram bars have gone positive, which is the first time in a while. So you have the bullish cross here, and then the further that blue line separates from the purple line, the better. But what I really like about here is, like I said, those histogram bars, meaning these bars here, you can see have been negative for a long time and now have finally gone positive. So that's a good little sign there from the technical indicator perspective. So overall, a lot of good things going on the big volume, the MACD crossover, and lots of upside potential if this does get some momentum behind it and some bounce strength going on. So if there are any other questions though, please let me know. But if not, again, this was TRTC. Make sure you get it on your radars.